here with the Dakota gang. I'm gonna be quiet, but look at all these people. Holy cow! No, I'm not gonna be quiet for a minute. Look at all these people. Hey, boss, let me just talk. Just 1 second. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, talk.
Can't get it. I'll stand over there.
Did you what?
Do you have the flag up, by chance?
The flag is up, yeah.
Alright, good. So that way if some random griefer comes through here and throws a dynamite, he's not gonna kill all of us.
Just some of us.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, to start things off with, first of all, welcome with us. Well, this is a Dakota gang meeting. With us on my right, we've got the Neshoba with his with one of his tribe members. Do you want to introduce yourself?
No, I'm Black Wolf, and this is Rain Dog.
And over here on the left, we've got Dutch of Dutch Trading Curry. If you want to introduce yourself and the people around you.
Hey, I'm Crow. Dutchy Crowley, they use for Edwin, but that don't matter. Crow or Dutch, whatever you like.
I'm Vivian.
And I got my crew right there behind me. Was I supposed to introduce my crew?
Yeah, don't worry.
That part.
Okay, well, I'm here on behalf of Seamus as well. He's given me some notes to talk about in the gang. So his right-hand man, CJ, he was on earlier today. He's just let me know about a few things. Behind me, we've got my bodyguard here, Maroon. To my right, we've got Percy, the enforcer. Eastgars isn't part of mine, but then next to him we've got Trippy, who's another enforcer in Alliance, who's a great rifleman. So to start things off with, first of all, I don't know if you guys know, but Sai is currently taking a leave of absence, and so will I be during the course of February. So during that, Trippy, I believe he's spoken to you before, but how it's going to be is, Trippy, you're going to be the new right-hand man. So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
DJ will be making another leader. Sai will go down to enforcer, and Alliance will go up to enforcer. Okay. The enforcers, we're going to have Alliance, Postman, and Sai. Right-hand man, Trippy. Leaders, me and CJ. Okay. That's the biggest news to start off with. So congratulations for you guys. And there will be some change arounds as well when Sai gets back. We'll see how it goes on. Next up, we're currently working with Alliance with Black Wolf over here. And I believe what he said, how it will work, is that if I join their tribe, we will work underneath their chief.
You already all live on my land. So.
That's very true. But yeah, if you want to go in more detail about that in the show, you're free to.
Alright, so as far as the gang and the Crow people, I don't know what else to call you, you guys will all carry on your day-to-day, but the tribe will definitely be checking in. I already have been on the behest of the chief without anyone's knowledge, really. I've just been here watching you all, seeing how you conduct yourselves, and I am impressed. Palefaces do not often act like most of you do.
Well, I appreciate those words, Black Wolf. I know you've been hanging out a little. I didn't know you were hanging out so much. I've been hanging out a little with you, but I didn't know you were hanging out. But I had a feeling, since you're a native, you probably knew what was going on before I was even here.
But, you know, anyone here who has native blood, if you would like to make a native character, we are always looking to bolster our numbers. You know, just nothing would really change. It would just be, I still need to talk to Chief. He's been gone for 2 weeks, but as soon as I get my hands on that guy, I'm not letting him go. We talked to him about it, but I'd imagine he definitely would be ecstatic to have more friends for the tribe, and Where else was I going with this? I had it all figured out, and then you put me on the spot, and now I've lost it. You know, the tribe will have your back. We are strong. We have 18 of us already, and we are warriors. So,
well, consider us your guns for hire if you need it. We will also have your back. I think all of us here would be happy and honoured to be of help and of use with your tribe.
More than honoured.
Or with your
we are honoured here at Crow as well, at the old Crow.
Well, the thing is tribe may come and run with you, but unless your skin is red like ours, you will not run with the tribe.
Yes.
Chief and Brother Bear are steadfast on this, and they do not waver.
I understand that. I was honored to be at a wedding of yours, actually, a couple of us, not the whole clan.
I appreciated the attendance.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
So another thing is we've implemented recently is our rules of engagement with the Dakota gang. Now, when running with us, either of you two guys, I would appreciate it if you followed it.
Of course.
Effectively, what it is if I say rules of engagement is basically take it as rules of engagement is always active unless someone tells you. And if
tribe is running with you, we will defer to your rules.
Okay.
Another thing that I wanted to say is I want a seat at all major meetings and at least an ear to speak into.
Okay, well, consider that granted.
I would feel the same way.
That's why we're all here, isn't it?
Here, and that's while we're all here, I would imagine. I had something else today. I'll think of it in a minute. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, Dutch, you and your council are always welcome at any meeting.
And maybe I should introduce them now that I have them here, and we're getting so formal. Right behind me there, right behind me in the black, and with the pretty red lipstick on, that's the pretty Lady Vivian. And then we got Miss Allie sitting right there. She's pretty in her yellow. And we got KP. He's like, so KP and Miss Vivian are kind of like the right hand. I got two hands and I can't decide which ones they are. They're my hands. And then we got Macy, and she's been hanging out for quite a while. But the three right behind me, Miss Vivian's been with me the longest. And then we got Allie and KP. They're on my council. So they are definitely someone you can speak to if you can't get a hold of me. And we'll be behind all that. And if you're talking about, now are you talking about going after people that are griefing if we're running with your crew? Because we always...
Us?
I'm sorry, I kind of went off. I just wanted to say I remember that we always, part of our thing is if we jump to another posse, if you're in somebody's posse, I mean, it should be just common sense to me. If you're in somebody else's posse, then you best know their rules and be running by them. That's what I'm saying, and that's all I got to say.
Well, that moves me on nicely to the next thing I wanted to say, which is to go through the rules of engagement clearly now. So to start off with, the rules are as follows. Number one is ammo. All ammo is acceptable apart from explosives. However, that does not include arrows. You are able to use dynamite arrows whenever you like. Respawns. Dragon Breath is fine. Respawns. We would like it if you waited 60 seconds before respawning in, if rules of engagement is active. Rules of engagement is mostly active when it's with other RP communities or gangs or anything like that. If it's mostly up against griefers, it depends how many of us there are. Another one's proximity. Don't use any explosives, flammable or toxic items when you're in close proximity with your own side. And these should be used sparingly as well to try and draw enemies out of certain locations that are difficult to reach. Another one is life after death. When you die, you need to forget your previous interactions with other players. Obviously not your full history, so say for example if we were role-playing and let's say for example Trippy and Postman had lots of fights. One of them dies, or they both die. When they come back, they may not necessarily still hate each other. So just forget about previous interactions you had. Not your full interactions, but just the previous one. In terms of loadouts, any loadouts are acceptable always, but keep within your character's background. As for example, Alliance is ex-military, I believe. Is that right? With your character? Yeah. So he uses more of the like a militaristic base weaponry. Talking during combat, refrain from it. If you're talking during it, it just needs to be clear and simple if you're giving a call out. The only real one to be talking and giving strategies and things like that should be the right-hand man, the enforcers, or the leaders. And in terms of roles, just keep yourself to the roles. Now, our gang has certain rules within them. If you're rolling with us, you don't, and you would just be given the standard gunman role. But we have scouts, hunters, riflemen. What else do we have? Scouts, hunters, riflemen,
handyman,
and no.
Have we gotten a stable hand yet?
Cool. And then that's basically it for our rules of engagement. So as long as whenever you're rolling with us, that's cool for you to stick with that. In terms of other things,
I have something. Tribe is tribe. If we run with you, you treat us as though we are higher than you. Not saying higher than the leaders, but if you are a base level player, we are higher. We're treated with respect. It is our land. We will give the same respect that we are given.
Yeah. Gray, anything you want to say about that?
I think I understand what he's saying, and I think he's saying that if my leaders, I think he's pretty much saying
basically treat all of us as though we are emissaries or a diplomat. A diplomat, basically.
Yes, and I when I've talked about you, especially Black Wolf, I've said I hold you in the highest respect, and everybody that knows me and hangs out with Crow knows that I am very against what has gone on here on this land and to you, and if I could take it back I would, but I can't. But I can be your brother, because I think we're all human. And anyway, as far as I think I get it, and my leaders should be speaking up, and if there's a problem with one of your crew, they're probably going to be speaking to me about it first. So I don't think we got nothing to worry about.
All right.
What was it? Oh yeah. In terms of our gang-wise, as you can see, we've currently moved more locations from the Grizzlies and New Hangover. We're now currently in West Elizabeth area. Currently staying here for a couple of months, just whilst we're finished off being hunted around the Grizzlies area. Okay. Another thing, enforcers, don't forget your power. If you see a member breaking any rule, you have permission to give full disciplinary actions. That being said, once you have given them, or once you have seen them being broken, you must report to either the right-hand man, myself, or Sai. Or when that changes, it'll be Trippy, me, or CJ. Okay.
If you feel it's necessary, tribe can also be used as muscle.
That would be awesome.
And
Alright, so,
yeah. I'm sorry, may I interrupt?
No,
I wanted to add, as Black Wolf said, I would feel, I'm not really sure. I know that how our business arrangements works, and when you're hanging around me or your right-hand man, I guess my right-hand man's changed. I'm going to have to meet this guy a little more over here, but pretty much as far as I was concerned, it's you two are in charge, and if you're in charge and you're around and your people, your enforcers, what you're calling them, then I'm going to be listening to them because they're listening to you. Now, I would imagine that your enforcers are the same thing as my leaders, not my leaders in council, so I would hope that they would...
Yes.
Yes, all right. Yeah. That's all I wanted to know.
Actually, so that also brings me on nicely to another point. Dutch, don't forget, if as you do own your trading company, don't forget that if ever you feel like rolling with the gang or anything like that, any of your members are welcome as long as they fit within the codes and the rules, as long as they act mature. And do not forget that you are also an enforcer of the gang if you roll with us.
I did not realize I was actually an enforcer in the gang.
Yes, because that's the whole. Because as you're basically managing your company, we made you an enforcer.
Thank you, sir.
That's fine.
Sometimes I forget what people tell me about, because you know I do grow some special plants in the rope and stuff.
Also, in terms of the trading co in our server, obviously we have the subsection thing there. We have the Çrõw trading, general information, announcements, and that kind of stuff. Those of you in Çrõw trading, feel free to use that at any time. That's more roleplay orientated chats for you there. Obviously, you still get your Dutch server and stuff.
Bazaar, would you feel free to please in a Discord for Dummies, because you know, let them know how that what those channels are about real quick on this here video.
So obviously when we made the deal, it was that you would be the manager of your company, we would be the owners,
yes,
and etc, etc.
Yes, yes.
So as in roleplay terms, as the manager of your server, or as the manager of your thing, we want to be checking, as the leaders technically of your thing, we want to be checking that you're managing it comfortably. Any issues, obviously we could talk about the amount of money you make per week or something. We talk about that to the right hand man,
If I'm having any
correlate
problem
everything
with
there,
my
make sure
crew.
we're not, exactly, and make sure
Yes.
we're not missing out on, obviously think of it as like a business or corporate investment. Obviously we don't want to be losing money or anything,
Well,
so if you guys get attacked, it's up to us to help you out and
I
hopefully
was
defend
more
you from that.
asking you to explain them the Discord,
Oh, okay, yeah.
like the Discord channels and where they should be putting what, and because you know what I'm saying. The channels you set up for Çrõw, for our team on your server.
Yes. So as a subsection of the gang, you have your general information under Çrõw trading. This basically tells you all the general information that you need to know. Obviously you can ask
Yes.
further questions. Underneath that, you've got announcements. That's for Çrõw to make any announcements he wants to make in there. And then below that, you've got your general chat. And then below that, you've got any media that you want to post or anything like that.
Pretty basic. That's pretty easy and pretty basic. So guys, hey, and anyone that watches this later, it's pretty basic. You've got our Discord channel with the channel that just has everybody. You've got our channels, but hey, if you want to get a hold of these guys, you can go in there and just go to the appropriate channel. It's the which one is that? It's not my announcements. That's for me. Now, which one was that they want to get a hold of those guys over there?
Of which guys?
Media. If you want to show them stuff, go to media. If you want to chat with them, go to media. And there's another channel.
But if you
chatting,
that's for your people.
yes.
If they
exactly.
want to just
Yep.
chat, if they're a part of the gang, and they just want to chat and do that, they can use obviously the general gang
Yes.
Discord things.
Okay.
And in terms with you, Black Wolf, Discord, do you not have it at the moment? Is that correct?
I have it. I just don't know how it works at all.
Okay. Well, if
No
at
idea
any
what
time
to
you're
do.
free, I can give you a run through if you want, just because we run things quite efficiently there, which effectively we use it as like a. I don't know. We use it as
It's
like
so-
oh my god,
Sorry.
my
sorry.
voice. No, go
Like
on,
a
sorry.
Facebook group chat.
Yes,
Well, I was
that
just
kind
gonna
of
say it's
thing,
so much more organized than the PlayStation. It makes it much easier
Yes.
to organize different groups and organize your own group at the same time.
Yes, it does. Exactly how I would have put it. That being said,
Give me your username right now on Discord, and I'll just put it in here and send you.
yeah,
Oh,
sure.
friend request.
It's just my PSN, but then the numbers underneath the 1999.
And Black Wolf, I'll send you a picture of. I have a thing I can send a picture. It has the invite code, and then hey, people out there and Black Wolf, if you're trying the first time to get on Discord and someone's giving you an invite code, go to Discord and set it up and just try to find the thing that says use invite code and click on that and put that invite code in exactly the way it is. You know, capitalization all matters.
And then, yeah, and then the numbers underneath is hashtag 1999.
Underneath?
Well, it should say number. It should say a number option after it. Sorry. If you go add friend, it says enter a username. Go on, do it. How are you spelling abyss? Yeah.
Be right back.
Yeah. Cool. And what are the numbers after your name?
KP and Lady Vivian.
Cool. There you go.
Yep.
Do you have anything to add there? I did all the talking. Are you guys all? You got anything that maybe I should have brought up that I forgot? You know, they always help me out because I told you about the rope.
Seems fine to me. It seems basically common sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing here.
Dude, the number thing does not get me.
There should be a link on my Discord in the, let me tell you, in the old something telegraph.
I believe that's bad.
Hold on.
Yeah,
old
that's bad.
Outpost telegraph. Yeah, look in there. Is there a Dakota Gang invite right there? Yeah.
Is there a way for me to have access to the old Czrõw trading code, like you guys have access to our server?
Yes, ours has a yes, but I don't. Okay, and you know what? Maybe I should now that we've done this. So on my server, when I first set it up, I set something up for all players. You don't have to role play. You can tag yourself, grinding, which makes it really cool for even us. If you want to go out and grind one day, you can tag grinder. So that's the Crow's Nest Speakeasy. So yeah, do you guys have my link on your Discord?
I don't think so.
I don't think so this time. No.
If you would do that, or I guess can I put it into my? How about if I put it into my little section or whatever? But
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, yeah. And then I'll set up a couple rooms for. You know what? Maybe these guys should just come into, because they're the thing, not the council, but into. We'll talk about it. Instead of having so many channels, maybe we'll just bring them right into the posse chat, because. There you go. I mean, you guys are pretty much we're posse, and then we'll have our private council chat that we can have, just in case things get haywire and stuff.
Okay, cool. Well, in terms of that, hold on, let me just add up his roles. Also, Rain Dog, if you want to invite anyone else who needs an invite to that server, you're free to.
And hey, was that Postman asking about getting into the server?
Yeah.
So just send me a message and I'll send you the little picture that has the invite code and stuff.
I'll set it up or something in a separate chat.
Okay.
Just because it'll be easier that way. Okay, well, Trippy, lots to take on as a right-hand man.
Yep.
Wait, now Trippy is right behind you, right? Looking all.
Trippy's to my right. No, Trippy's just to my right.
Right behind
me is Maroon. I don't know if you've met him, but Maroon is my
that's why
bodyguard.
I was confused. I knew you, Trippy. Okay, all right. I was looking at this. Yeah, I was looking at the bearded fella back there, and I was like,
He's my bodyguard. He's not my right-hand man. He's just a bodyguard.
Oh, okay. All right, Trippy. Now I got it. All right.
Man, bodyguard, and so on.
All right.
So anyway, yeah, Trippy, if you wanna, obviously it's a lot to take on this new role. But with this, you have power over the enforcers. Obviously, don't abuse it. Effectively, you just make sure that everyone is following along with the codes. It's pretty simple until there's a problem.
I'm pretty sure Discord is retarded. Fucking, I can't even talk. I'm retarded.
Required. Is that what you meant, kid?
Yes.
And why? Okay,
Slowed.
now I call everybody kid except for this guy over here. The boss gets a little upset when I say kid to him, but I'm pretty old, so don't take offense.
It's fine.
I'm alright.
So
just don't call me boy.
Oh, I
if
never.
If you have any
use
questions
that
about it, if you have any questions about it, obviously ask CJ. Just send him a message. He'll be answering whenever, because he's obviously done it for quite a while now.
Yeah.
But I'll fill you in more over Discord or something. But is there anything you want to say now, or any questions you have, or anything you want to add?
Oh, I'm pretty set. I'm looking forward to establishing more relationship with all. Fuck, man. I'm looking forward to establishing more relationships with everyone here sitting down now, and I'm looking for us to all have a very positive experience.
We'll come back.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Did it cut out?
No,
you.
I heard him.
Anything you want to add?
Good.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Is it 1999, right? That's what you said your tag was.
Yes, but I'm friends
Why
with
is this not working?
So he can send you like whatever.
Why does I typed it in exactly the same way as your PlayStation username, and then put the hashtag 1999, but it still says didn't work. Double check.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I changed my name recently. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not the same as my new YouTube channel. It's now just D.
Oh, he ain't. Oh, the kid ain't so good at all this technological stuff. And man, talk about
D what?
It's basically deputy, but with 1999 at the end.
DPT. Wait, DPT.
Okay, now before all this,
DEPTUY. I'm sorry.
UTY.
DEPUTY.
If I can.
Okay, yeah, keep talking. There was someone talking, and then he got. And who is it talking? Was it?
It's Postman.
Okay, I thought it was Postman.
Captain. All the way over there, yeah.
Captain was first. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, Captain. Yeah, maybe is it Captain? I think Captain's mic kept cutting out. Is what was the problem there? There he goes. There you go. There you go, brother.
Apologies for the interruption. Can't speak.
Okay. If I could just say that Black Wolf or Dutch and literally everybody here, I think I added everybody as sent everyone an invite. That's here.
I'm still learning voices. Who is this Post?
This is Postman.
Yeah, this is
Postman. Yeah.
I sent everyone an invite that I haven't already added. And if you guys see me on, I know that I won't be able to run with the natives, but if you guys are ever by yourselves and you need a extra hand or just another
it's mostly
partner or
chief. So it's like if you find me or someone else, we are more lenient. I personally, before I met the tribe, I'll add Bazzer to our community so then he can read my backstory and then you guys can fill each other in on it, or I can take screenshots. We'll work it out, but you guys will see what happened. And then I met the chief, but I used to run with a gang much like this, so I'm more comfortable with Paleface.
And I'll add to what Black Wolf said. He was hanging out with me a bit, so I think I get what he's saying. It's like but I know if Black Wolf's hanging out with his tribe, there's 4 or 5 or even 3 of them, he probably gonna hang out by himself. But over there, Postman, you're always welcome over this way if you ain't got no one to hang out with that way. And I think that we all got it clear that it's vice versa. I've been putting it out that way to my crew, but I think it was made very clear tonight. I'm glad we had this meeting. They made it a lot of more clarity. The things that were maybe a little gray or whatever, but I've enjoyed it.
Okay. Chip, are you here?
Yep. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
You know we can.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I was tripping out there.
At the moment, obviously this is just mostly with gang related or anyone who's rolled with us. Are you guys currently happy with the level of roleplay we're adding? We haven't been doing too much recently, but are you happy with the level of roleplaying we're currently adding, mixed with not roleplay, or would you like it more purely roleplay? Because please let me know.
I like a happy medium.
Anyone who's rolled with us.
So
I loved the hardcore roleplay that we did last night.
Right.
I thought that was
okay.
wonderful.
But
you know, whenever we're just out doing shit, sorry Dutch,
Yeah.
but when we're just out doing shit, a lighter roleplay is good.
Yeah. So let me. Okay, because this is something I really want to talk about.
Set those first. Can I just?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Trippy,
Go ahead.
Alliance, and Postman. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's cool.
I like medium to
happy with the level
hardcore,
it is
just
now, or
like.
would you like it more serious or
should
more
go with it.
lenient? At the moment, I'd say it's average in the middle, but
I personally would prefer it. I would prefer way more roleplay.
Yeah, I know Postman would. I agree with him. I'm with Nushuba on that one. I like the hardcore shit. I think
so Trippy says the same. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, this was why I got back into Red Dead, is to roleplay, and as soon as I heard that this was an opportunity to, then I jumped onto it, and I'm always down for more.
So what I'm gonna say now then is, if I make an announcement in the Discord server or invite through the PS chat, we will be doing the roleplay. If I just invite you through a random party, or if you just join up on me whilst I'm in a game, unless you say you avidly want to and the majority want to, we will just chill. Okay.
Yeah, and if we could respect that as much as possible, try and keep that
Okay,
going.
that was awesome. So did my crew hear what he said? Because it's pretty much almost what I'm gonna say. But I think, and I want all you guys here that don't know me as well and don't know our crew. I liked who said I came back in. Was it Postman? I came back in for roleplay. Okay, I got back in. Everybody heard the story. 10 years out of video games, love video games, wanted to role play, couldn't find no one, and now I finally did, man. I'm happy. But and someone said, hey, sorry Dutch, yeah, I'm always in character, especially if I'm on this video, but it's really confusing. Ours is a little more confusing, because what I'm trying to do when I'm doing that moonshine thing, I'm in and out of character. I'm trying to tell people on Discord and blah blah blah. It's kind of confusing. So I think that might be a way to do it. If you're just joining up on me, it could be just a mix and stuff like that. If you get a hold of me through Discord in our which I'm just gonna add people to the posse, because really, if in roleplay you're our boss over there, Bazaar, and in roleplay you've teamed up with this Native American tribe that I already liked anyway, then we're pretty much family, and that's the way Crow rolls like family. So anyway, in that, if you do Discord in our Discord chat, just tag roleplay too. We have roleplay. Hey, we want you for roleplay. But if you join up on me, it could be all over. But I told my crew pretty much before this meeting, so we didn't get confused, just think they're in roleplay. Because last night, when we were in that, before that intense roleplay, I had a in real laugh, a long day. I was tired and ready to go, and I had my crew that wanted to do their stuff and make money in real life, in the game, in roleplay. See how confusing that is? And then I wasn't quite sure if these guys were pissed off in real life about what happened, because it was confusing and kind of made me grumpy.
That's also what I want to speak to you about.
Right, and then boom, we were in roleplay, and it worked out very well and kind of took care of both, I think. So right, there you go. We're always going to be in the middle, but we will set up, Crow will set up serious roleplay, and we are excited about intense roleplay, but I want it to be more set up. Like at this time, we're going to be doing this intense roleplay.
Sweet. Okay. Well, just to reiterate my point here, so it will be intense roleplay or serious roleplay, or heavily based around roleplay. If I invite anyone through the PlayStation group chat, or make an announcement in the Discord, if you just join up on me, it will be chill unless the majority of players there vote for it to be roleplay orientated.
Nice.
Moving on to my next point is, yeah, during that thing last night, obviously that was all. So, basically, say what I was thinking about at that time, I was a little bit annoyed. However, I realised how it seemed for you, and it was a bit of a clusterfuck. And appreciate you coming to see us about it. And if it was too intimidating, let me know. But that was kind of our objective, just to kind of do that. But if you do want to, like, obviously if we do that again, if you want to add an extra person, even if I said only 2, if you wanted to add an extra person, as long as they're not seen or something, like to sneak around or, you know, whatever.
No, you know, it was
because we were both talking
well.
that we definitely would have had people.
Yeah, because we were like, oh, there's a tree line there and a higher ridge, so they could have just set up there and just watched over us just in case.
Okay. So, and because I was confused on, is this roleplay or not, I was pretty sure it was roleplay. And the thing, I'll break character a little bit. I started this too to you know, I don't know what, anyway. I really feel like the group we have here, or most of them, the ones that I know the best for sure, even I know if Bizarre got mad at me, like let's say, you know, for whatever reason, and he was like, you fucking dick, and got off the thing with me, for a minute, he'd probably call me back, we get on, you know, we'd probably work it out, right? It's a video game. But it's serious too. It is serious, so people get invested, so then they can get grumpy. But anyway, yeah, I think that all worked out well. And as soon as I rolled up there, I knew it was roleplay, and I liked that you. I mean, being the boss, yeah, I liked the whole thing. You told me to bring 2 people, and I brought 2 people, even though I probably shouldn't have. But I had my whole people on alert. It was good. It was good. It was intense roleplay. I liked it. I liked it.
Cool. Because yeah, Postman and Sue, who were on the main gate, were like, because we had 2 people on the main gate waiting for you, ready for you to come in and then lead you up, but you went through the other way. So we were like, no, God, no. Oh yeah.
Oh, I just jumped the fence on you. I left my horse and jumped the fence.
And I copied. I recorded clips from your stream and posted them in our chat. Most of them didn't send, but the one that did was when we all read past you at the end, and you sounded very intimidated by us at that point, which was cool.
Oh, nice. What are you looking for? Oh.
So, as far as the roleplay went, as things got more and more heated, and you would interrupt or call featherheads, I got slightly more angry, and whenever I shoved you, my intention was to deck you in the mouth, but the shove
really
went
good.
out just as well.
That part was an intense little scene right there, man.
Yes. Our thing was that if you interrupted me, or something like that, he were to trip you up with the rope or something.
Oh, that's why he started swinging the rope. Yeah, I was like, don't swing your rope at me.
Anyway, on another thing, and I think I can talk about this here because because everyone here is it's cool. Everyone here is trusted members of their group, and that is mostly to do with you, Dutch, and that is Jay.
Fucking rain. God damn
it. That's about Jay, Dutch.
Mute yourself. Mute your fucking mic.
Oh, that's all right. I did think he might have been laughing at me, but I think I'm pretty goddamn funny.
It was about.
Yeah, it's definitely group chat, I'm sure.
Oh.
Who knows with this guy? Who fucking knows?
Did you say Jay? Are we talking about Jay?
Well, yeah. So I just said now. I think everyone here is a trusted member of their group and is able to keep information. But about Jay, Dutch, do you want to talk about it now? Because I talked to him last night.
Oh, is there more information? Okay, wait. Let me just say before you say this. Does this have anything to do with me? Like that kid, I've been trying to tell the kid that part of the...
it's just me and him. What he's told me, it's nothing to do. He didn't tell me anything about
all right,
you, or it's not about the situation.
You do your thing. All right, tell me what's going on. I don't know.
What he wants to do eventually is create his own gang or group.
Right, I knew that.
They're called the Black Rebels, and he still wants to hang out with you guys, because he wants to obviously earn money and grind and things like that. And he said he would still want to do it in a roleplay kind of way. However, he wants to create his own gang or something like that, but he's unsure whether he wants to do that or just join us. So I said if he wants to create his own, we're happy to become allies with him and such. That way we can involve him within the group as well.
Oh, wait a minute, wait, before you tell me anything else this boy said, I'm just going to be writing character about this whole thing right now and just say, are you telling me that you're telling me this boy's either going to join you or go to his own group and come make money every once in a while when he wants to and not listen to a frickin' thing I say and talk over me and do shit like that? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, as far as what I've talked to him, no matter who he rolls with, he's got to respect the rules of that, is what I said.
Well, I'll tell you right now, with all the things that's gone on and all the help I've tried to give that kid, and if he just goes over there and starts doing everything you say, I'm going to have a problem hanging out with him for a little bit. Probably I might punch him every time I see him.
Well, the thing is with that is the issue that I'm seeing straight off with that is if we are to become alliances with him, there will be meetings like this where the two paths will cross at some point.
Yeah, well, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. The little boy.
I guess we will.
Yes,
but
we will.
We will see
and I'll
what
call
he does.
that kid a boy, and it has nothing to do with nothing. He's a little boy.
At this moment, though, he's happy where he is with you guys. He's really happy about the roles you've given him. And the thing is with you, the reason why he's having conflict is because he doesn't feel as like he's being given as much respect.
Well, guess what? Guess what thing about respect I'll tell you?
Yeah, well, I covered most of it. And then the thing that I said about he seems to listen to me, even though he might not do it, he seems to just listen to me.
Yes, he does. I have noticed he listens to everything you say.
What he said about that was just because of respect levels, which I didn't really notice or pay much attention to, but he feels as though, I don't know, I try not to sound like I'm dividing or anything like that, but what he said was, and I quote, that he feels as though I give him more respect and therefore he gives me more back. However, I do not feel like I feel like that just because you are enforcing your rules that he's breaking, whereas if I'm rolling with you, I'm not necessarily enforcing them on him.
Yes. Well, how about this?
I feel that as part of it.
Let me think about what you just said, because I had something to say about that. Well, so, yeah, the kid, man, I don't know what to say about that kid now. I don't know what to say. I tell you what, I have secret spy stuff, and I done saw things about him having some master plan that he was going to do, and how about this, man? I tried to tell that kid, wait a minute, didn't I start this thing with a group open frickin' channel where everybody is supposed to have their own posse and jump back and forth and help each other out? That's great. Yes. Now, why I'm grumpy with this kid is I have given him respect. Every time I try to give that kid some more responsibility is exactly when he then starts talking over all the leaders real hard and doing something that just doesn't mess up. And then if he messes up, he gets mad. And how many times has that boy had not actually said F you, Crow, but he has said F this and just gone up and left in the middle of everything. And yeah, I've noticed that he listens to everything you say, and I'll tell you what it's about, what I think it's about. I think it's about, for one, I introduced him to you guys, saying, if you go over there, you better be serious, kid. And then, two, I'm sorry, don't take me wrong, Bizarre, but you're a kid. So, I bet you that, yes, maybe he feels a little more respect from you when you're telling him to do something because of the way
that being said,
generations talk to each other.
Yeah, well, that being said, even with Ali, KP, and Vivian, they're all closer to his age than you are still. And I don't know whether.
Right, they don't. There's none of that there. There's none of this. And that's the thing is, you know what else is? I'm sorry, but I started this up for kids, and KP, Ali, Miss Vivian, the only people we've had major, except for really like Mizrin issues, the only people we've had these kind of issues with are who? Kids that are between 13 and 17. They got, I get it. It's a power struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a power struggle. I won't deal with it.
It's an issue with authority.
Well, with that being said, anyone else have anything they want to say or start a conversation about or anything like that as of now?
Well, I will say this. Wait, let me just finish with Jay.
Yep.
Wait, since you brought it up, and we done talked about it right here, and he might even be watching. Hey, Jay, now, I done make you part of the council. And I done thought you had some... I saw a thing where you had a master plan about something that was not good. You weren't going to kill me, but it was some kind of hee-hee-ha-ha plan, and I just let that go. And I just kept trying, and then I made you counsel. No, let me just finish now, please, with this guy. Now, anyway, the Black Rebels, I always told you do your own thing. I'll tell you what, boy, run your Black Rebels, but don't you try to run Black Rebel OCTC without one of these leaders here, because I do not trust you to go by the Code of Honor, because you don't even know it most of the time. There you go. Now, if you want to learn a Code of Honor and you can respect this guy right over here, more power to you. Great. He can teach you stuff. Learn some respect. And then go over there and talk to him, because you're part Redskin in your character, and maybe they'll take you in. But you and me are going to have a big old long talk when we hang out next. Holy shit. All right.
Cool. Postman, what were you going to say?
I was just gonna say, I'll be representing the Dakota gang in my RP, but I can mold my RP around whatever you guys want to do. Like, I'm talking to everybody at the circle. If you guys do want to just run up on me, it's totally fine. You're more than welcome to join me, or you can invite me. But I'll just keep my character as is, and I'll play along with whatever the mentality of the group that happens to be inviting me, just so you know.
Cool. Well, what I'm going to say about that is stick to your character, because your character is your character, and whoever you run with, you'll still be a member of the Dakota gang, etc.
Oh yeah.
On to you guys, Red Nation. Anything you want to add or ask?
You will find the Red Nation, for the most part, is a group of people who has a deep hatred for most paleface. We are not a peaceful bunch for the most part. But I have met you, Chief has met some of you, and we find you to be abnormally extraordinary. So you have been shown a great amount of peace. And the olive branch that I extend to you is sacred. And if it is stepped on, you can bet your ass Chief will probably win war.
Yeah, I understand that.
That is understood over here.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. And like I said, we are not a hostile gang unless obviously meddled with. And I'm here to create a good environment for people to roleplay and have fun with a group of people. And I think by creating alliances, you can create bigger groups and have more fun and interact with more people.
And
that's also
no.
That's not to say that we aren't a violent gang.
Wait a minute.
We are definitely a violent gang, but
yeah, what? What did you? Hey, crew, did you hear this kid say he ain't no kind of violent gang? Do you remember how we made this her arrangement, son?
Like I said,
shit.
We are not hostile unless meddled with you.
You didn't. I didn't meddle with nothing. I come back to my shack. Remember, you just claimed it. Kid. I mean, son. Shit.
You guys are lucky that the Red Nation didn't pour in on top of all of you.
You're lucky the Red Nation didn't come take it from you. Gosh darn it. And I'm lucky you met them, I guess. I guess it's serendipitous. I guess if you look at it that way, because I don't think they probably would have had nothing to do with me unless you were wearing a feather when you were running around and stuff.
Okay, well, that being said, anyone have any last things they want to say? Okay.
Oh man, this guy with the white beard behind me has been, I don't know, tapping me on the ass with his foot
Oh,
I don't know if he's trying to send me messages.
Is he one
I
of
don't
those,
speak Morse
is
code.
he one of those, what do they call those guys? There's something bear, a hairy bear, something
Yeah,
bear.
he does it to as many people as
I've
he
been
can.
I've been watching him do it, and it's been kind of
Anyway,
disconcerting.
Right, he's not very conspicuous.
Yeah, look
not
at
at
him
all.
looking down there. Holy cow! I thought he was looking down here. Holy cow!
Hey,
buddy.
listen, I know I'm a big, handsome Indian man, but
Oh,
come on.
KP, who are you checking out over there, KP? Oh, there ain't nothing there. It must be a bug.
KP's looking at Alan.
Your character was.
I
Oh,
know.
there you go.
Just looking back and forth
C2,
between
the
two ladies now on each side.
I saw him checking out.
Hold
he
up.
was looking
Got
over
one more
at
thing.
Lady
Got
Vivian.
one more thing
You
I
don't
want to say.
admit it, but
Hold up.
what?
Trippy, you here now?
Yep.
Trippy?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Can you not hear me? Has he not been able to hear me?
How can you not hear him?
One sec.
What's going on with you?
Here, I'll leave. One sec.
I'll be right back.
No, I can leave.
No, Desert.
What the?
Oh my god. Oh, that was me doing a
chat?
fucking scoff laugh right there. Fucking
Scoff laugh.
that tickled me.
Jesus, Captain, for fuck's sake, stop tapping his ass.
Hey guys, you all gotta meet my new lady.
Alright, hello Trippy.
I mean, not my new lady.
Can you
my
hear me
lady
now?
you never met.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I've been talking for like the past half hour.
I haven't been able to hear anything. Anyway, did
Oh,
you hear the
fuck.
question that I said about you,
He answered all your
if you had
questions.
anything you wanted to say about being a...
Oh yeah, I gave like a mini speech.
Yeah,
go on,
he
say again.
answered all your questions except for the last
again.
thing he got cut off on. Something he was talking about at the end, he got
Oh,
cut
God.
off on. But I don't remember what it was.
That hurt my fucking ears. Alright.
Wait, what happened?
What was your little speech?
Oh, stop
I'm
doing
looking
it.
forward to making a lot of money with you guys and robbing some good old trains and establishing positive. Oh, motherfucker! Oh wait, did he just leave? Oh no,
No,
he's
he's
back
here.
now. Oh shit. Okay, now I just got the notifications. Okay, no. Okay, restart. I just said I'm looking forward to establishing positive relationships with everyone in the gang and hopefully settling a good life for us in this crazy wasteland we call.
On my way home.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we heard. I heard. Yeah, I heard.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm tripping out.
Alright. and
You are
the
trippy,
last-
dude. Is this the second in
last thing.
command over here on your crew over here? He's
Soon to
just out
be
there
the second in command.
quit picking. Hey, we were picking the sand trails. Make sure they're sand trails, kid.
Yeah, I was
Shit.
gonna say.
Cow.
So wait,
the
I
last-
have one bit of confusion here.
What's
You're
that?
gonna be gone next month.
I'm gonna be
Are we
gone for the
talking
most part.
beginning or end?
I'm gonna be gone from the 5th of February to the 26th.
Oh, that means I'm the
But there'll
big boss,
be-
I guess, huh?
There'll be
No,
1 or
I'm
2 days either side of that.
Okay, so then Trippy will take over in your place, and what happens to Shane?
During that time, CJ is the leader currently. I may be on Discord a few times, but I will not be able to speak or I'll
Who
be able
is
to text and
CJ? I don't know that
stuff.
I've met that.
Vertis. You haven't met him. He's called Arthur Reeves in the server.
He's
and
awesome.
Keanu
You're gonna love him.
Morgan. He is great.
If you think
He's
we're
also-
exceptional, he's exceptional.
He's from Oklahoma. He isn't native himself, but his character is
Yes.
native. He's a very nice guy. Absolute jokes to hang around with, and he will be the leader whilst I'm gone. However, he's got a pretty big job at the moment, so he's not been able to be too active.
He's also serious about RP.
Yes, and then
Oh my
no,
god, get out.
do not pronounce his username wrong.
So
He hates it.
bizarre.
The first
What
time I
is
ever
it?
met him, I called him
I'm
virtuous.
just gonna
I
call
couldn't
him
say
on.
his name for the past couple of months, man.
No one can ever say my fucking name. Are you kidding
What
me?
is it
It's literally a foreign tongue, but come on,
Bizarre.
people.
Where's
call
my
him
favorite?
Nisha.
Where, no one ever
Nishoba
told me where
Lusa.
my favorite Mick went. Where's my
Nishoba Lusa.
favorite Mick?
He
Or
is
you
currently
just
not
call
here
me
at the moment.
Black Wolf. It's just the English translation. If you can't
You have
get
to
my
admit, the Shoba Lusa
real
goes
name.
against most English or most language rules as far as O
Hey,
goes.
wait a
Well,
minute. Does
it's-
this mean?
It's
Instinctively.
just it's written however I want to write it. That's the greatest part of my language is I can literally write any word
I'm just saying
however I
that's why
want.
it's probably gotten wrong a lot. Because ooh is like an ooh sound that people are used to making.
Okay,
Yeah,
hey,
but then
now,
when I correct
Bizarre,
it,
I
just-
got two questions for you. Now I got two questions for you, Bizarre. Are you ready?
Go for the first.
Okay, well the first one, no, I'll ask, I think I get it now, and I don't think I like it, with this arrangement. Now, it means that if I'm hanging out in the same campfire and you're being the person that's the leading, then I can't interrupt this other guy over here that I always interrupt, this freaking, you know, what's your name over there, kid, with your feather on your head?
Keanu.
Oh, no, not Keanu,
Black
you.
Wolf.
I can't interrupt you.
Black Wolf.
I'm
Because
Black
you're,
Wolf.
yes,
Well,
when
you
you're running
shouldn't
around with me, I
interrupt
can
anyone.
interrupt you all the time.
Yeah,
Now,
really
anyway,
shouldn't interrupt
okay,
anyone.
I
It's
know,
rude.
Joe, listen. Oh, now, but the real question was, where's my favorite Mick? Where'd he go?
He is currently sorting out a situation RL. He's got to work
Well,
2
yeah.
jobs or find one a bit bigger.
Do we have
or takes up more time.
Do we have a role
So at the
play?
moment-
Did he just go summon
He's about to leave on the train to Ireland soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going back to his homeland. Is he better?
He's got some situation to sort out back there, and then he'll be back.
Well, I wish I'd have got to say
So,
goodbye to him because you know I
He's not
might
gone
miss
yet,
him even though he's
but
a.
before he goes, we're gonna say goodbye to him in RP
Oh.
and see him off with the train.
Shit, I said I have wanted to say goodbye. Now I got to say goodbye to the Mick. Okay, all right.
Other question?
Nope, that was it. It was about if I could interrupt this other Black Wolf
No.
over here. Shit. All right.
Postman, you said you had 3 questions?
Oh no, that wasn't me.
Oh, someone said they had 3 questions? Oh, okay.
You fucking. I'll leave
I
it to
might have
Rain.
5 or 6, but I know of 3 of them
Hey.
that are running around.
Hey, there's another reason why you're called Rain, because you're always taking a piss.
I love that. I love that.
Well, hey, my crew got work. We're supposed to be getting some trader haul
Yeah, we
done
got
and
some
stuff
stuff
around.
to
Gotta get to work.
Yeah,
you guys
shit.
all good to go.
All right, hey, thanks for having us at the
That
meeting.
should be. That's fine. If you want to take skulls with you or something, I mean,
Hey,
it's not
anyone
in my
that
boss's
well, I
files
don't know
and
if we're
stuff,
completely ready, but we might start inviting some people to go protect the trader run if you guys would like to.
Excuse
hang
me,
out.
ma'am.
Please wait for me.
Oh, who am I waiting for? E-Skull?
We had a
Take care,
random
you
coming near the camp.
someone's
TSK
coming.
Schmear.
I don't know. Who?
Let's go.
Who?
Let's go, KP.
Where are you?
Uh-oh. Coming near the wrong camp around here. Shit, there's
Dakota gang or anyone. That's fine. Thank you very much, guys, for joining.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Yes, thank you. This
It's
was
really nice
awesome.
to meet you all.
One thing we are looking to do in the future is have a.
It's all good.
Come on,
we wanna
KP.
do in the
Get your ass
future
over
is
here. I
have
challenge you to a
large
fist fight.
meeting. We want to have a large meeting like this once every month, and then we want to have smaller meetings within our gang once every 2 weeks. Once we get that's more people in.
No tackling or grappling. Well,
As
I
soon
mean,
as
I
you
guess
start
we
getting
can
some
grapple,
promotions.
that's so long as it doesn't go to the ground.
Right, who's rolling with the Duke?
Hey.
The gang still.
I'm
Right here.
dropping. We're
Yeah,
going
that's
to
cool.
do our
Dutch, you're
stuff.
dropped already.
Okay.
Anyone who's rolling with the Dakota gang, just unless you're busy, come around camp and we'll do some stuff.
Hey, Keanu, I wanted to ask you a question about. So,
Go on.
I'm hearing explosives. What you're saying is, even when we're, what about a trade on trade? My policy on trade, and if I'm protecting your goods, I'm using explosives and I'm killing horses
That's
right
fine
now.
because it's
Okay.
your thing that you're running. If you're with us and we're doing a trading thing, and I say rules of engagement is active, then you must abide by it. If I say it's
Which means then
disengaged, then you
even
just
if
do
I'm
whatever.
protecting your goods, which means you don't want me to use explosive rounds then.
Yes,
Okay. All right.
unless it's deactivated.
Okay. I'll make.
Sorry, Skulls. You can join Dutch if you want. I mistakenly invited you. I meant to invite the other.
Good
Go
fight.
with the tank.
Yeah, you can go
Thank
either
you.
way you like, Skull, but we're gonna try and get it run together. I think. Hey guys, I'm gonna start my crew. I'm gonna start another party.
Yeah, my wife is gonna join,
so
so
we're not all
we have room.
confused.
Are we going to your camp, Lady Vivian?
Sure.
Is that the closest one to being done? And does anyone have a moonshine
Possibly.
to do right this minute, or? Whoa.
I do.
Well,
Blackwater first.
Uh,
Is this your IRL wife or?
In game,
Nice.
we're talking IRL.
Nice.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, so this
She's
is
got a lot
real
going
lady.
on. She has a
shit.
she has an immune disease which causes her immune system to attack her muscles. So she is.
Power to her.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. In the past month, she's been in the hospital, I think, like 10 times for it.
Jesus fuck.
Because it affects down to her lungs, to where it makes it almost impossible to breathe.
Jesus fuck.
But she is one of the most amazing people I've ever met.
They all, you know what? Let me just, man, people that, so my lady that I'm always, she's been with me 10 years. She's got, some people don't believe in it, but she got fibromyalgia real bad. I mean, it just drags her down, man. Sometimes a lot of time, it took me a long time, I think she's mad at me. What's wrong? You know, and she's just being stoic. But anyway, what I was trying to say is people that are dealing with that stuff, that kind of, I mean, that's worse. Don't get me wrong. That sounds like something that could really take her away from us. But so lots of energy that way. But what I'm trying to say is, right, the energy that they put out it's just amazing to me that someone that's going through that much pain and stuff can be like so good, right? Do you get what I'm saying, Black Wolf?
Mm-hmm. I do get it.
Who's Red? Are you guys? Hey, oh, you guys are fucking around. Hey, my guys, Thought, everybody that joined on Thought, let's switch to to game chat right now until I start another party so we can figure out what's going on.
By the way, daily challenge tweeting, Stu. Retweet 3.
Did you hear that, Lady Vivian? Switch to game chat real quick. Yeah, just for a minute, and then I'll make a party for us. Yeah, everybody that's with us is going to game chat for just a minute. Oh, yeah, he's going to fix it. Or if you don't get it, send me a message. Hey, where's the link? All right, brother.
Work out a tribal chat so you guys can talk to tribe.
All right, are you guys in here? Okay. Nice, nice. For who? For Miss Vivian? And 75. Yeah, so we're going to. I mean, what needs to be done? Do we need supplies? So why don't? Okay. You want to? Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. Hey, KP, wait now. Before you create that party chat, the only reason I'm freaky about having it in my party chat is if it's somebody else's, can I... Oh, he left. Shoot. Yeah, I know. So, but if he makes one, if it's somebody else's, can I still mute a player? Can I still kick a player or vote to kick that? Or how does that work? Hello? Hello? These guys. Okay. Hey, KP. I tried to ask you a question, but you're so goddamn quick with your technological. So, I hate blue screening people. So, my question is, if it's somebody else's party, do I still have the capability to mute some kid if they're or somebody that's starting to cuss all the time?
You can mute anybody in the party.
Anybody.
You just can't kick them, probably.
I can't kick them. That's all. Okay,
right.
but I can ask somebody to. That's not. That's the only reason I was really freaked out about it. Like, I won't join a kid's part, one of the kids, but I'll join yours or Thoughts or Allie's or whatever.
Heather's the party leader of this one right now, anyways. So.
Oh, Other still is? Where did he go? Did he go AFK? What? Oh, he's in class.
He went to class.
He went to class. Okay, so here we go. I'll head there too, people. I forgot we're still live. That was really cool. Maybe I should stop this video real quick. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Let's stop this video. We'll see you in a minute. We all love you. See you. That was pretty cool.